everyone.
All right. Hi, everyone. Hello, Ren.
Hi, Louisa.
So we're in my neck of the woods today. We've taken a hop, skip, and a leap. We've come on down to PS5 town. We're gonna go to a good old my bread and butter,
Not you.
the classic the classic Sony exclusive games that are single player and story driven, and I just eat them up like popcorn. Welcome, welcome.
Incredible. Love that you felt the need to clarify for our viewers that, oh, don't worry, I'm not a peasant. I've got the PS5.
Yeah, I've got the PS5.
Great. Very excited to watch you play. Don't worry, guys, we're going to continue playing Undertale as well. But Louisa, when
Yes.
she gets a craving.
I'm having brain rot.
When she gets a craving, we gotta respect it.
So for full clarity here, I have played this game already. I've beaten this game, God of War Ragnarok. You might say something like, Louisa, this game came out a week and a half ago. It's really long. And I would say, yeah, what of it? I desperately need someone who I can talk about this game with because I have a lot of emotions about it, and so I've recruited my good friend Ren
Hi.
to witness me play it under the guise of this being for our channel. So thank you all for being a good excuse for letting me do this.
Louisa said, if I turn it into content, it's not self-indulgent. It's just good
Yes,
business.
correct. So I feel like I should do like a recap because this is not the first game in this series.
Yeah, I have no fucking
There's a
clue
little
what's
recap
going
here.
on.
There's a little video recap here. We're gonna ignore it. I've heard from everyone that it sucks and doesn't do a good enough job explaining things. So here's what I will tell you and what you need to know.
Okay.
There are 3 God of War games that are from like the early 2000s-ish that I have not played. I don't need to play them. I don't want to play them. But the basic concept is that this guy Kratos, who's huffing here on screen during this menu, he was in Greece. He was kind of tricked by all the gods, the Olympian gods at the time, into basically murdering his family. In vengeance, he overtook the god of war, becoming the god of war himself, and went on a rampage, killing the entire Greek pantheon and destroying his homeland. In the first 3 games, they are very much products of their time and does all sorts of ridiculous shit. There's a lot of gore, there's a lot of sex, there's a lot of violence. I have no interest in playing these games. The series was rebooted in 2018, and in the reboot, it's very much trying to come to grips with the initial trilogy and how like violence and women and all sorts of things were portrayed. And so Kratos has come to find a refuge away from the Olympian pantheon and his homeland to start a new life where the Norse gods are. And in the first game of the reboot, which is the one that I have played before this one, great game, good stuff. He has a son, and his wife, his new second wife, has recently passed away, and her dying wish was to spread her ashes on the top of the highest peak in Midgard. The first game is like their quest to go do that. His son, initially throughout the first game, doesn't know that he's a god or descended from a god. Kratos tries to hide this from his son Atreus, but over the course of the game, it becomes obvious that he is, in fact, a god. And the big reveal at the end of the first game is that he is Loki. His son is not just their, OC that they've cooked up like Kratos here. He is a part of the, Norse pantheon. He's Loki. We know Loki.
We know him.
So that's kind of the big reveal at the end of the first one. Other stuff that you might want to know, Odin is a real asshole, so is Thor. We haven't met them in the first game, but there's a backdrop of... Oh, sorry, another character, important character. So there is a severed head in the reboot, the previous game to this one. A severed head. His name is Mimir. Basically, Odin, the kind of head bad guy, has chained him up at the top of a high tree and comes and tortures him every day, kind of Prometheus style. And Kratos, to free him from Odin's torture, chops his head off and takes his head around with him. Because this is mythological stuff, and that kind of shit works. Also, along the course of the journey, another huge major character is Freya, who kind of helps out them on their journey, offers them a lot of good advice, like helps out around until Freya's son Balder is being a real jackass, awful dude, sucks to high hell, one of the main villains of the first game, and Kratos and Atreus at the very end have to kill her son. This drives her bananas, goes from being a good friend to being extremely vengeful.
I mean, I can
That's kind of the
get
note
that.
we've left her on. I get it.
I kind of get it. If you
Fully
If
understand.
you killed my son, I'd probably be a little peeved.
Yeah, for sure.
She sounds,
100%.
She does sound hot, though.
She is hot. We'll meet her quickly.
Great.
But yeah, I'm excited to hop in. There will be more context that I'll provide, but those are the main kind of characters you need to know. Freya, Kratos, Atreus, Mimir, the little severed head, who's their friend. Yeah. Oh, and there's two dwarves who are kind of like the shopkeepers who will like help upgrade our armor. Brock and Sindri, they are brothers. They were fighting a lot in the first game, but they kind of reconcile by the end of it. Yeah. All right.
Well, I'm very excited.
Let's
go ahead and
hop
hit that
in.
start button, and I'll tell people what I know about this game going in, which is only that I always mistake the Kratos cosplayers at conventions as just being Grog cosplayers from Critical Role.
Yeah,
Like,
I see that.
every time I'm like, oh, big guy with body paint, gotta be Grog. Never true.
Yeah. Nope. All right.
Yeah, I honestly, I know very little because I also don't know almost anything about Loki or Norse mythology. Like, I'm very much out of that sphere of media. So I'm very excited.
Yeah, hype. I'm gonna do the give me balance difficulty here. I like a nice medium difficulty. I've also, I think, put in settings. I don't know if it'll keep my old settings. Made it so the puzzles have a longer time frame, just because you don't want me sitting trying to hit the same bell 600 times.
Yeah, fair. Oh, that's him, huh?
That's him. He's brooding.
I thought he'd be more of a daddy, if I'm gonna be entirely honest.
I also don't have the hots for him, but a lot of people in the Tumblr tag are really into Kratos.
Good for them. He's brooding.
He's out here brooding.
You're brooding. Is there audio I'm supposed to be listening to?
I'm intrigued because it should have started now. We might be having technical difficulties. Okay. I'm gonna go into my save settings.
Cool.
Setting. Manual. Let's quit and restart. Just, you know, for funsies.
Classic method. Turn it off.
Classic method. Continue. Will that send me back into when he's brooding? Or will that send us to Niflheim at the end of my previous save? I think it's gonna send us to Niflheim.
Niflheim?
Yeah, we're in Niflheim. Can't be in Niflheim.
That's a
Go back!
that's a Final Fantasy-ass name. Isn't that Cloud?
I think Cloud's from Midgard, which is also from Norse mythology.
Cloud is definitely not from Midgard because I've read far too much.
Okay, yeah, you might know more Final Fantasy than I do, despite me having played more Final Fantasy games.
I've never played Final Fantasy in
Kratos.
my life. I have actually read a lot of fan fiction though, and I'm pretty sure
Oh, there we go.
Cloud is from like
Now he's getting
Nibelheim or
started.
something like that. I'm googling it.
Alright, report back.
Nibelheim, called it.
There you go. This bag that he's looking at pensively is the bag that he carried his wife's ashes in.
Oh,
For
but he
context.
finished that quest, yes?
He did it. He did it.
Why doesn't he have
Mission accomplished.
goddamn closure?
Yeah.
Sad.
Also, for full audience context, we're going to play this right after we've just recorded the episode of Undertale where we do a date with Papyrus. So the total whiplash we're experiencing.
Yeah, that's true. Also, Louisa, just so you know,
Unprecedented.
in order to prevent any echo of audio on this stream, I am unable to listen to the audio of this video game until I start editing the episode. So if there's ever, like, voice acting I'm stepping all over or anything, just let me know.
Alright, there should be subtitles, so.
Oh, perfect. Ooh, is that our boy? Is that the baby boy?
That's our
Oh,
boy!
he's got little antlers! Oh no, he's just carrying something.
No,
Okay.
he shot a
His
deer.
jaunty, colorful outfit. Of course he's Louisa Blorbo.
next?
He likes to do archery.
Yeah. I love my son.
Must be worse.
I'll get them ready.
It's always so strange when video games try to be hyper-realistic.
Mm-hmm.
It's always gonna fall a little bit short, and right now, both Kratos and Atreus are in a weird, uncanny valley for me.
That's fair. I've gotten used to this kind of style, but I for sure know what you mean.
So there's no, like, time jump between the last game and this one. It's just, like, right away.
There's a bit of a time jump, definitely. So at the end of the last one, I completely forgot to describe this. Thank you for letting me know. They have done, Fimbulwinter has started, which basically just means the big cold snow that comes before Ragnarok, which is the prophesized end of the world. So there's been a couple years, they've been living domestically, and this big winter has come to Midgard, which is where they're living.
Need help?
Our son is gazing at this mysterious marble. We don't know what that is.
Why doesn't he have gloves on? It's so cold out.
He's a teenage boy. He doesn't feel cold.
Just like Eli.
Hmm.
Aw, are those bears?
They're wolves.
Wolves? Cute.
We've got a little sled dog team.
Oh, I love that.
It's teaching me about movement controls. I know about those already.
I'm not a fucking noob.
I hope Fenrir got some sleep. Maybe he'll be ready to eat when we get home.
He was quite sick.
Yeah, they have a sick dog at home. Fair warning for that.
Okay.
Billy,
It's gonna be sad.
Yeah.
he keeps eating. I'm not giving up on him.
Off we go.
Off we go in our sled.
Oh, a falcon!
Falcon Screech.
Falcon screech.
Is it hurt?
Da-da-da.
It is hard.
Perhaps Pascal can lend his voice talents.
Get ready.
Is a lady?
That's Freya.
It wasn't a falcon, it was a lady?
It was a lady.
Wow, hot.
Yeah,
Ideal woman.
for sure.
She wouldn't
Not
give
to
up
be a
that easy.
lesbian,
Would
etc.,
she?
etc.
She never does.
Yeah, no, she's MILF material.
You know I love a MILF.
There she is! Ugh, brother!
Oh, I wish she would throw me to the snow.
Got you! Gotta get away from her!
So we're trying to get to the safety of our home that has protections against gods.
Okay. And she's
But-
just gonna keep being an asshole until we get there.
Yeah,
That's fair. You said we killed her son?
That was too close.
we did kill her son.
Does stand to reason she'd want to kill our son in return.
Yeah,
I do not wish.
You can't blame a woman for being on that grind, being on that hustle.
Losing my grip here!
yeah.
She's simply a girl boss.
Women's rights, women's wrongs.
Women should be allowed to be a little awful sometimes.
Dave is near.
And she's not even wrong.
She's not even
we
wrong.
fucked up.
We fucked up.
I mean, there was some context here, and like we were right to kill her son. Her son would have killed her, but
Did she know that?
oh, yep, she does know that.
Huh.
She doesn't
Hey,
care.
Louisa, stop dying.
Please don't make
You know,
You said you platinumed this game. There's a lot of camera fuckery happening here.
oh yeah, they do a lot of cinematic design, and it's sick as hell. Go, doggies, go!
Oh no, the sled.
We're through for safe.
All
Made
right,
it.
safe and home.
Hey.
Let us go home.
It's Becky. Svana. Up.
Our boy talks to animals, by the way.
Atreus?
Yeah.
Cute.
I'm sorry I couldn't take the shot.
I mean, I talk to animals too, they just don't talk back.
I keep hoping she'll let it go. You saved her life.
I killed her son. There is no letting that go.
Yeah.
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 I guess killing Balder really did bring on Fimbulwinter. Never stopped snowing after that day. Think it's ever gonna get better?
Someday. But the worst
Someday.
is still ahead of us.
Did they get all the same voice actors from the first game?
Yeah.
Nice. This man also is like so close to titty out in this clearly freezing weather.
Yeah.
How old is our
Some
baby?
of his armor. Our baby, good question. I think he's like 14, 15 at this point.
Yeah.
He was like 10-ish in the first one, so. Gentle couple year time skip, somewhere in there.
I will get the deal.
He's already got it. He's so competent.
Go on, girls.
He's for the wolves.
Babies. What's that glowing thing on his belt?
It's like a little lantern that one of the dwarves made him that means I don't have to, like, carry around a torch in the dark.
So you're saying that you're gonna be that asshole who says I have dark vision the whole time?
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, you're moving our
Alright.
man.
He always says hello.
I'm in control.
Can
Woo!
you make him dab?
Okay, boy.
No, sadly no.
God. Then what's the point?
Warning for sad dog.
It's okay, boy. You're okay. I know. I missed you too.
This dog is also hitting
Where's
some
your food?
uncanny valley for
Still
me.
hungry?
Oh no, I just got notification that SharePlay connection was lost.
Yes, once again.
Okay, brief pause during this deeply emotional scene.
As the game was meant to be played.
As the game was meant to be played. Alright.
There you go. Good boy.
Good idea.
Atreus, the time draws near. You must prepare yourself.
For what?
Hmm.
He's still eating. He wants to live.
He is dying.
Are we gonna put down our dog in the first 10 minutes of this video game?
We sure are.
Damn.
Yeah, the tonal whiplash here. I will promise, this is a mostly hopeful toned game. It starts off sad.
Okay.
Fast and strong. But you can rest now. Okay? I'll be okay. You can let go now. You have to let go. Sofna. Afra. Tesu. Sofna. Hathon. Sofna. Sofna. Sofna.
No.
Come.
Poor son boy.
We trade.
Yeah. Dad, that was not the time.
No.
Being 14 is just like going from the worst tragedy of your life to like having to go to fucking lacrosse practice the next day, though.
Yeah.
Light does not stop our enemies.
Yeah. Being 14 is hell. Sorry to anyone who's 14.
Yeah, it gets better. Like, fucking rip.
Yeah.
What for? Training is all we ever do, ever. It's not enough. We can't hide forever.
We do not hide.
I think I also expected Kratos to be a lot larger.
For which we are not ready.
Yeah, no. He's gonna get dwarfed by most people, because there's a lot of gods in this game that are crazy tall.
Yeah.
And it feels wrong.
Like, I know that probably if I stood next to that man in real life,
my story doesn't end hiding in these woods. I should be out
he would
there,
be huge, but
finding out who I am, who Loki is.
he does look so, like, normal size next to his normal size son.
Gods.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to fight anyone. I just want answers.
And if those answers lead to war with Asgard,
Maybe that's what Mother wanted.
we do not know what Mother wanted.
Looks like we never will.
Oh, he's angsty.
Yeah. He's going through
Look
it.
at this sad, angsty son boy.
Mm-hmm.
Look. I have a moment alone with Fenrir before I bury him.
I don't think.
Sure thing, son boy.
Yeah. I don't think Kratos is gonna win #1 Dad of the Year anytime soon.
No.
Deeply.
He tries,
deeply
but-
mediocre so far.
Yeah. And yet, he's still way better than he was last game, so win.
Oh!
This is our friend. This is Body Test.
Ah!
I recognize that dour expression anywhere.
It really do be like that,
Tell me
huh?
what went wrong?
Mm-hmm.
The wolf is gone.
Oh, no. Not Fenrir. How's the lad taking it?
The lad.
Not well.
He is a lad.
He goes to bury him.
Oh, damn it.
I love
Alright,
him
brother.
putting out a candle with his bare hand.
Good night then.
Mm-hmm.
So fucking cool.
But
and
only the
tough.
one.
Only the one.
Only the one candle.
Only one candle. Ah, yes.
Are we about to get a dream sequence? I don't remember.
Time to lie flat on my back in order to sleep. Just like Louisa
This is what I
Black.
do.
No one sleeps like
This
this.
is my sleeping. Okay, now he's not in my
he's
sleeping
going
position.
into actual sleeping position, curled up on his
No.
side. That's correct.
No. He was in a real one before.
Nope. Anyone who sleeps flat on their back like a vampire, I don't trust them.
Well, don't trust a hoe, don't trust me. Yeah, we're dream sequencing it up.
Ooh. I'm gonna make bet. I bet his wife is alive and happy in the stream sequence. Is it gonna be one of those?
For sure.
Is it gonna be one of those?
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's springtime. It's gotta be like a fun. Yeah, that's his wife, isn't it?
It sure
Oh, I
is.
fucking called
10 out
it.
of 10.
I know how games work. I know narrative structure.
His wife, played by Deborah Ann Woll,
Oh.
who you might know from guesting on Critical Role, but I know from Daredevil. Very cool lady.
Yeah. I watched some Daredevil. I enjoyed it.
I will follow.
Yeah.
It was one of those shows, though, that I was, like, watching with someone I was dating, and then we broke up, and I was like, well, I guess I won't finish. But I should go back and finish at some point.
It's a good one.
You're grunting? Tell me your thoughts.
We hunt the predator.
A wolf. Yes.
Predators kill.
I do remember thinking the Punisher was Daddy,
Your words are misguided.
Yeah, for sure.
so I might just go watch the spin-off with him.
Yeah. I haven't seen the second season, but the first season's pretty good.
It's okay, little one. We want to help.
Baby wolf.
Is this baby Fenrir?
Don't! Come on.
I believe so.
The sick wolf we found beyond our stave. He found his way inside. As I said he would. We should have acted.
It was not our concern. Now it is.
The problem doesn't have to reach our doorstep for it to be our responsibility. If we have the power to limit the harm it could cause, we should act. Who are we to hide and do nothing?
We are not hiding.
Sure, this is not at all relevant to the fact that we are currently, in actual real life, hiding from all the gods with our son and doing nothing, as the prophesized end of the world is coming. Sure, it's irrelevant.
I'm sure. What wives say usually is.
Gonna make me pick that one up?
Oh, I love when they can't get hair to act correctly in video games. It's always deeply funny.
Yeah.
Man, he just picked up that whole tree, huh?
He sure did. He real strong.
Real strong.
Hi, wolf.
Baby.
Faye.
Wifey.
Wifey!
Faye. Faye!
Time is running out, my love. And there is much to do.
Oh, the trauma. The trauma.
Brother?
Ruh-roh.
I'm glad we've established that this man is deeply sad.
Hence my bellowing.
Oh, he's so sad.
Back from burying the wolf. It's been some time.
He cannot be far.
Yep, we're gonna walk around with a head on our ass for most of the game.
Oh? He's cool with just
We
chilling
just-
back there?
Yeah, that's how he sees the world.
At ass height? From behind?
Yeah.
Short king, I
Let's
guess.
see. Tracks
Yeah.
leading down to the frozen river. That's most likely where he did the burying.
Ooh, we've unlocked a journal.
We're not gonna look at our journal. It's just gonna give us lore and shit, which is lovely, but it's gonna take time.
Oh, is this our speed
You
through?
can read those on the internet.
Are we speed
Well, it's more like I'd rather spend the time doing other things than reading the in-depth lore in the journal.
Fair.
You've been troubled in your sleep.
It's crawling around on my screen.
Nightmares?
I dream of the past. Almost every night.
When I'm...
The bad old days in Greece.
No. It feels like Faye is trying to tell me something.
You don't mean to say you're talking to ghosts again, brother?
No. But it is something more than memory.
When I was chopping at that ice, the controller was like shaking in a fun way.
Words, brother.
The tracks stop here.
I heard that like recent PlayStation games have become like extremely like there's a lot of haptic feedback in the controllers.
Yeah. They're going off.
Which I do love a good
Now-
controller vibration.
I happen to be pretty good at this game, so these little guys should not get me trouble.
Ooh, is your axe like returning to you? Like Thor's
Yes,
hammer
I can
style?
recall it.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Whenever I like get a piece of like, Greek or Norse mythology correctly, I just feel so smart and cool. And the only reason
Yeah,
is
well
because
done.
I'm not like other girls. I don't know shit about any superheroes or the Avengers. Thor, I don't know him except Hammer.
You're gonna meet him soon, I
How
think.
exciting!
They should not be this close.
He's a very different man than he is in the MCU in this, I will say.
Ahead, yeah?
Healthstone.
You were right. The stave is broken.
Explains our trespassers. What happened?
We just
here?
eat rocks to feel better.
We stomp on rocks to feel better.
Stomp on
dead
rocks to
animal.
feel better.
Struggle?
We must
I
find
relate
Atreus.
because right now there's a lot of
Aye.
acorns
Between the
falling
savage beasts
where
and
I am,
marauding
and
raiders,
crunching an
we may have
acorn on the
sought shelter.
sidewalk,
Follow
ooh,
the
feels
trail.
good.
We'll find it.
Yeah.
Aha! Trail's on the other side of that gap.
Oh, it's called the Leviathan axe.
Any idea what would
Yep,
have made
it
the
was our
black
wife's
blood
axe.
We argued. He
We have
accuses
2 sets of
himself.
weapons. It's not teaching us about the other one yet,
Eh,
but
always
we've got
sensible to keep a low
a
profile
lovely little
after
frost
killing
axe that was our
years
wives,
A reckoning
and then
will
we've got
come.
some blades that are our trauma blades from our time in Greece.
Ah, trauma blades.
This is about that prophecy.
Mm-hmm.
Do
Just
they have
because
a
the
cool name?
giants had you dead on some wall. Otherwise,
Blades of
that's
Chaos, I
fiction.
believe.
Prophecies.
They're
Well,
like fire themed, and the axe is ice themed.
Now, what I do like about this head that we have attached to the belt is it's clearly just them wanting Kratos to have someone to converse with without wanting to
Yes.
animate another character following along after us.
Uh-huh.
And I
He's
respect it.
Mr. Exposition.
Yeah.
It's a really creative way of getting Kratos to talk to people by having a head on his ass that won't shut up.
Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty smart move. Especially because then we don't have to, like, do the bane of all video game mechanics where we have to wait for our fucking party member to catch up with us after every day.
Yeah.
He's just on our ass.
We will still have party members in this game. Like our son will be with us for long chunks.
Son boy.
But son boy. Someone's yelling. Hi, sir.
Now, how did they get into, like, our cool stave thing?
I believe the stave was broken somewhere, which we will come to see.
all right. Where's that trail gone?
Now, I am not going to be as thorough as I was on my first playthrough in terms of getting all the chests and shit, just because it's kind of boring to watch me open 9,000 chests, and I don't need all the fancy equipment.
You're such a good gamer. You don't need that high stat bullshit.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I've taken no damage yet.
They must have a camp nearby.
You're incredible.
I know what you're thinking, brother.
Thank you, thank you.
this on
This
your-
is also
Yourself.
an easy-ass level, and I just finished the end of this game.
I think you should put this on your Tinder profile and be like, ask me about
Yeah.
I just platinumed God of War. So,
Yeah.
you should buy me dinner.
So true.
And the trail leads into that cave.
Well, we know where we are going. I'm sure we can find a quiet way. Or you can do that. These the raiders you rescued the wolves from.
No. not been here long.
Alright, hopefully our sun boy is nearby.
Sun boy! Death from above!
Now, it wants me to learn about this death from above skill. I'm never gonna use this or remember I have it.
All you need is swing axe.
Yeah.
The trail goes through here. Leads deeper in.
There will be more.
Up here. Health. Don't need it. Okay. Up we go.
Well, someone got in the bear's way.
Pascal has now hopped onto my PS4 controller and is gently chewing on the buttons.
He wants to be a gamer so bad.
He really does. He is obsessed with all video game console controllers and eating them.
They're good snacks.
Good snacks.
Nutritious. Jump across. If there's some chests that are nearby and easy to get, I will get them, but not going crazy here.
Do you remember where all the stuff you really do want is?
No, there's too much stuff for me to keep track of it specifically, but it'll be fine. I can make do. This game really lets you upgrade whatever sets of armor you want, and most of the armor sets are not different enough that it super matters. Why does it want me to sprint off a ledge? Is there anyone nearby? Oh, hi. That's why.
You're not allowed to retreat from an enemy.
Yeah, alas, sometimes we'll not let you move on unless you've killed all the things in the area.
No cowardice.
Which
in
is
this game.
fine.
Atreus, are you here?
Yeah.
Perhaps Atreus came here seeking shelter. Kept moving when he saw the raiders, and the bear came barreling after.
Bear!
Rampage, I'll give it that.
You think the bear was chasing Atreus?
Well, just as likely the bear was hurt and Atreus was chasing it to help. You know the lad.
Atreus, where are you?
And we're about to fight a bear.
Oh, good. He's very large. Oh dear.
Well, we
Louisa,
found the
get
bear.
good.
Oh, he found
He's
us.
mauling you.
Oh, he seems angry.
Our good friend Claire would not appreciate
Oh,
this
boy.
bear slander, I think.
No, yeah.
He's pouncing.
He sure is.
Here it comes.
I can't look at the name Bjorn without thinking about baby Bjorn. Frankly,
Yeah.
do you think Kratos ever...
The message is trying to say is that this bear is baby.
So true. Do you think
I can enter funky rage mode, which I've just done.
that's what's causing
Just like
this,
Grog?
yeah, this fuzzy red aura?
Yeah. Gotta punch a bear.
Pissed, yeah. Do you think Kratos helped raise Atreus, do you think he, changed diapers and shit? Does he feel like a kind of man?
I think the mom mostly did that.
Yeah, I always, a dad, I feel like, can be judged based on, how much baby care he puts into a family
Yeah.
relationship, and this man doesn't look like he wore a baby Bjorn around with Atreus in it. And maybe that's why
No.
they're having...
I think Faye was carrying the weight.
Yeah, and maybe that's why they're having attachment issues now. Not to psychoanalyze him or anything, but feels true.
Yeah.
Oh, Pascal is pressing buttons on my computer screen.
I keep parrying this bear and it's not helping me.
No parry, only fight.
See, look at those sick parries.
Sick parry. Man, we haven't lost like any health.
He's looking shaky, brother.
Yeah, I've been crushing it. What can I say?
Man, Louisa, you are. I make a lot of good at video games jokes, but you are actually good at video games.
Thank you, thank you. I try. Are you ready for a plot twist?
Am I? Is this Atreus? Is this Sunboy or like a wife or something? It's Sunboy. Yeah,
It's Sunboy.
that makes sense.
Atreus! Atreus!
Oh,
Up until now, we did not know he could turn into animals, just that he could speak to them. This is a new development.
you just slaughtered Sunboy. Oh, could he heal himself? Is that a power he has?
Yeah, there we go.
You do not remember.
Sometimes you enter a frothing rage and turn into a bear out of sadness.
Oh, this was a grief bear.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I was so sad. And then I was angry. And scared. I remember running.
I do love that the vibe of these characters is like, this might as well happen.
That had to be a dream.
Your emotions. They transformed you.
I didn't know I could do that.
You did not do anything. They overcame you. That is why we must not abandon your training. We do not know the reach of your abilities. They will be dangerous without discipline to control them.
You've already taught me discipline. I need more than that. I need answers. Answers you don't have.
Answers only your mother had. Answers she withheld.
What if there was someone who could help us? Someone that could give us answers about the giants and who Loki's supposed to be.
Atreus.
Wouldn't it help to understand what I'm
I
becoming?
feel like you can
Atreus.
teach your son discipline all you want. He's still
to
like
me.
15.
Yeah.
I might have killed you.
He's a good boy.
He is a good boy. Sucks that his dad almost killed him just now.
Learn control.
Yeah.
Take more
Rough day for Atreus.
Yeah.
Action is also a risk. You taught me that. Stop
So
thinking
true.
like a father for a moment and start thinking like a general.
No! No. Collect yourself.